Easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
At American Bank, we are ready to step up to the plate and hit one out of the park for you. We will be cheering you on along the way as you meet your financial goals. When we work together as a team, we can achieve success. As part of your financial team, we are your biggest fans and will cheer you on to victory. American Bank is a proud supporter of the MMCRU Royals softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
District softball is upon us here in Class 1A tonight. It's July 1st. The Royals of MMCRU hosting the Harris Lake Park Wolves here in the first round of the Iowa Girls High School District Softball Tournament. I'm Tim Holmes alongside Adam Morris here on the Farmer State Bank pregame show. You're watching and listening to Royal Softball here tonight on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE Radio out of Cherokee. MMCRU comes into this one tonight as the favorite, the Royals. And a 14-11 record on the season, 6-4 in the War Eagle Conference. MMCRU led offensively by a trio of upperclassmen. Senior Taylor Harpnell batting .427 on the year for the Royals, including 3 home runs. Emily Dreckman batting .383 on the year, and Isabel Olson batting .368 to lead the way for MMCRU. Harris Lake Park comes into this one just 2-23 on the season, 0-11 in conference play. The Wolves are led offensively by Brooke Nix, a sophomore, batting .303 on the season. This the third meeting between these schools this summer. In the second in just 3 days, MMCRU beat Harris Lake Park 12-4 on Wednesday night up in Lake Park. They'll look for the hat trick tonight and advance to the second round of the district tournament with a win. That one will take place Wednesday in Kingsley. Winner advances to Wednesday night's second round in Kingsley. Royals, Wolves, coming up next here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
At this time, please rise. Tech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmer State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmer State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
And live back here in Claycorn tonight, the MMCRU Lady Royals hosting Harris Lake Park here in the first round of the Iowa Girls High School District Softball Tournament. And a beautiful evening as the calendar turns to July, and a nice crowd on hand here in Claycorn. Bleachers semi-full behind the plate, looking right into the sun, but a massive crowd around the outfield fence with plenty of vehicles backed up and plenty of shade under the tree coverings. That's where we are stationed tonight, out in right center field for this one. Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight. First, for the visiting Harris Lake Park Wolves, batting leadoff, the catcher, Zella Ingham. Batting second, the third baseman, Tessa Gunderson. In the 3-hole, the right fielder, Riley Whitrock. Batting cleanup, Delaney DeBoom. Miranda Christensen batting in the 5 spot. Ava Rosh batting in the 6-hole. Batting 7th, Peyton Reimers. The pitcher. Batting 8th, Brooke Nix, the second baseman. And rounding out the Wolves' batting order tonight, the center fielder, Addison Hibma. HLP coached by Ashley Delaney. Just 2-23 on the season. In the mound for in the circle, I should say, for the Royals here tonight is junior Isabel Olson. Bell 12-9 on the season. This her 21st start on the year. A 2.8 ERA. Wilson's given up 51 earned runs in 127 innings pitched. Ingham out of the right-handed batter's box, grounds it to Ute at short, and a 6-3 ground out on the second pitch of the ball game, and there's one away here in the first. Defensively for MMCRU in the circle is Isabel Wilson. Catching, Taylor Harpenoff. First base is Maya Holmes. At second is Avery Schlinger. Shortstop, Mike and Yude. Third base, Brianna Staub. Left field is Jordan Staub. Center field, Emily Dreckman. And right field, Jalen Kabish. Olson worked ahead in the count 0-1. Misses high there with that changeup, and it's 1-1. With one away here in the first inning to the Wolves' third baseman, Tessa Gunderson. Pitch misses low, and it's 2-1. Back-to-back off-speed pitches from Olson. Missed the strike zone. And the junior behind in the count. That one slugged foul down the third base line. Game time temperature tonight at first pitch, 84 degrees and a still night. They've been few and far between this year, it seems like, but a very calm breeze tonight. That one grounded to third. Staub smashes it in the ground, throws it across the diamond to Holmes in a 5-3 ground out for Tessa Gunderson. Two-way here in the top of the first for Harris Lake Park. Riley Whitrock steps in, the lefty. First pitch goes oppo, and misjudging it as Jordan Staub in left field. It'll one-hop the fence. And Whitrock into second base, standing up. And Whitrock's going to have a double, a two-out double, but the slice on the ball, Staub had a beat on it, just sliced out of the reach, crossed her body, and Whitrock a two-out double, and that brings up Delaney DeBoom. Harris Lake Park, a runner in scoring position here in the top of the first. First pitch swinging, Yuta back in and stop it short, throw is high over the head of Holmes, and coming around to score is Whitrock, and Harris Lake Park a 1-0 lead on a throwing error by Mike and Yude. He's 6, and Whitrock comes around to score, and Harris Lake Park, first 2 batters retired of the inning, and a couple of misjudged balls defensively by MMCRU. And HLP in front 1-0 as Miranda Christensen steps into the right-handed batter's box. Olsen fires a strike to work ahead in the count, 0-1. A foul tip. And Olsen ahead in the count now, 0-2. Delaney DeBoom on first base after the overthrow. 2-way here, top of the first. HLP now another base hit up the middle is Christensen, and she singles up the middle. 3 consecutive Wolves have reached. And Ava Rashi steps up to the plate with runners on first and second. Still 2 outs in the HLP lead at 1-0. Olsen trying to get out of a bit of a jam here in the first. Changeup misses down and in to the right-handed Rashi. This the 6th batter to the plate here in the inning. Fastball misses off the inside corner. 2-0 the count to Rashi. These two teams met on Wednesday night up at Lake Park. MMCRU a 12-4 win. Here's a shallow single. Dreckman's going to fire home and play at the plate. And the Wolves runner is caught in behind and is thrown out at third. Dreckman charges the bloop single, makes the throw to Harpenaugh at home. It chased the boom back to third where she was thrown out by Harpenaugh. And the Royals out of the jam here in the top of the first inning. After 1/2 inning, Harris Lake Park leads 1-0. We'll be back here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Are you experiencing back or neck pain, effects of a sports injury, stroke, Parkinson's? Is speech or swallowing your problem? With a broad range of services including physical, occupational, and speech therapy, Floyd Valley Healthcare can help you move better, feel better, and live better, whether you have a chronic issue or are recovering from surgery or injury. And if you already had surgery or diagnostic tests and met your deductible, there will be no copay required for your visit. Floyd Valley Healthcare, your community, your health, your life.
Back here at the bottom of the first inning, Royals come to the plate for the first time tonight, trailing 1-0. Starting lineup for the Royals tonight, batting leadoff, third baseman Brianna Staub. Batting second, Belle Olsen. In the 3-hole, Taylor Harpenaugh. Batting cleanup, Maya Holmes. Batting fifth, Emily Dreckman. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Mackenzie Meyer. Batting for Jalen Kabish tonight. Batting seventh, Jordan Staub. Eighth, Avery Schlinger. And batting in the 9-hole, Maiken Yude for the Royals. First pitch strike by Harris Lake Park's sophomore, Peyton Reimers. Reimers, her 16th start of the year. She's 1-13 overall. A 5.75 ERA. Here's a ground ball from Staub. That gets through the middle for a single. And a leadoff single for MMCRU. Royals coached by Mike Olson, assisted by Jody Tyson and Colin Yude. Brianna Staub leads things off with a single up the middle of the diamond. And now a sacrifice bunt laid down by Olsen. She gets it down. Olsen and Staub goes first to third as the Wolves fail to cover third base. And some aggressive base running for MMCRU, and the sacrifice gets stopped to third base with 1 out. One away, here comes Taylor Harpenaugh, the leading hitter for the Royals out of the 3-hole. As we mentioned in the pregame show, batting .427 on the season. 3 home runs, 27 RBIs, second on the team. Change up for a strike there. Evens the count at 1-1. Throw back to third by Ingham. Staub dives back safely. Reimers misses high with that pitch. As we mentioned, the lefty is just a sophomore. Giving up 43 earned runs, 52 innings pitched. Changeup misses down and away. Harpenaugh ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike. Taylor rips this one, left side of the infield. Backhand attempt is bobbled. Staub comes in to score. Harpenaugh is safe at first. And we're going to call it an E6. It was going to be a tough play, but the error by the Wolves shortstop, Ava Rashi, allows Staub to score from third and tie things up at 1. Here's Maya Holmes' first pitch swings, lifts it high to right field. Camped under it, making the play is the Wolves' right fielder. Now the throw gets away at first as they try to double up Harpenaugh, and she advances to second. So first pitch, fly out to right field for Holmes. Harpenaugh able to advance to second on a throw that gets away from the Wolves' first baseman, Delaney DeBoom. Now Royals 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here's Emily Dreckman. Harpenaugh is going to take third on a pass ball. Now the Royals a runner on third base with 2 away in a tie ball game. Dreckman grounds this to short. Got good speed, and they say she's out by a half a step. It was a bang-bang play at first. Dreckman grounds out to Rashi at short. That ends the bottom of the first after 1 inning of play. Harris Lake Park and MMCRU tied at 1. We'll be back with second inning action right here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE.
Heartland Care Center, located in Marcus, offers skilled nursing, therapy, hospice, and assisted living services. Warm, friendly staff are here to provide the high-quality care you and your loved ones deserve and ensure your stay with us is as pleasant as possible. Heartland is excited to offer new private rooms with private showers in the summer of 2020. Give us a call today at 712-376-2500 for more information and to hear how we can help you out today.
Royals and Wolves tied up at 1 as we enter the top of the second inning. 2 up for Harris Lake Park, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters, Peyton Reimers, Brooke Nix, and Addison Hibma. Here's Reimers, the lefty, to lead things off. Then she takes a changeup in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss at the high heater. Evens the count at 1-1. Royals a 12-4 winner over Harris Lake Park on Wednesday night. The Royals jumped out to an 8-0 lead after the first 2 innings. Coasted from there. These two teams also met here in Claycorn back on June 1st. Royals winning that one 19-12 in a high-scoring affair. Olsen and Reimers, the starting pitchers for both squads in both of those contests. Olsen misses high with that fastball, and it's 3 balls and a strike to Peyton Reimers. A strike from Olsen, he makes the count full at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch, and Olsen gets Reimers looking on the outside corner. The first strikeout of the night for Bell Olsen. There's one away here in the top of the second inning. First pitch swinging and a bloop single into left field for Brooke Nix. And a 1-out hit for the Wolves and a runner on first base for the 9-batter Addison Hibma. Here's Hibma. She swings at the first pitch and misses. HLP has come out aggressive at the plate in this one, offering it several first pitches. So far taking advantage. That already their 4th hit of the night. One ball, one strike to the Wolves batter, and a failed bunt attempt from Hibma, and now she's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch from Olsen, that's popped up in the infield. Maya Holmes at first base camps under it, makes the catch. In the pop out, makes the second out here in the top of the second inning. 2-way, 1 runner on in the top of the order coming up for the Wolves. Here's Zella Ingham. She grounded out to Mike and Ute at shortstop last inning. First pitch swinging, ground ball up the middle, right over second base and into center field. And Ingham swings at the first pitch, and she comes up with her first hit of the night. And now Nix advances to second, Ingham on first. The Wolves have 2 runners on with 2 outs. Maddie Gilmore is going to come into pinch run for Ingham at first. HLP scored a run on 3 hits in the first inning. Added a couple more base hits here in the second inning, trying to cross the plate again. First pitch misses down and in from Olsen to Tessa Gunderson. Gunderson had a hard hit grounder to Brianna Staub at third last inning for a ground out. Here's another one to Staub. She grabs it, steps on third for the force. The third out unassisted by Brianna Staub at third base. After an inning and a half, the Wolves and Royals tied at 1. We'll be back with the bottom of the second right after this here on FDS and 92.1 KCHE.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Bottom of the second, due up for MMCRU in the inning is Mackenzie Meyer, Jordan Staub, and Avery Schlinger. The 6, 7, 8 batters for the Royals. Here's the designated hitter, Mackenzie Meyer, stepping in. The righty takes a first pitch ball from the left-handed Wolves pitcher, Peyton Reimers. Second pitch just missed outside. Looked pretty good. Meyer ahead in the count, 2-0. 2-0 pitch, grounded through the left side. Kind of a wicked hop past Rashi at short. It'll be a single for Meyer. And we'll see if they bring in Jalen Kabish to run for Meyer. Coach Mike Olson has done that a couple of times here. She'll do it here as well. So Meyer has the leadoff single here in the bottom of the second inning. Batting for Jalen Kabish, who will now come in to run for Meyer at first base. Jordan Staub steps in. Staub, just a sophomore, batting 134 this year. Put down the bunt. It rolls foul on the third base line. The Royals came out aggressive on the sac bunt with Olson after a leadoff single in the first, and it put Brianna Staub on third base. Bit of the same play in here. Jordan Staub gets the bunt down in fair territory. Play first is in time in the sac bunt by Jordan Staub. Moves Kabish to second with one out. 5-4 put out on the sacrifice bunt. Here's Avery Schlinger stepping in. One way and a runner on second base. Schlinger takes the first pitch fastball high. That misses low and away, and a nice backhanded stop by Ingham behind the plate. Schlinger pops it up right to Reimer. She drops the ball, and Schlinger's going to be safe at first on an error. And had enough spin. Reimers didn't watch it into her glove, just in the front part of the circle. And the lazy pop-up is dropped Schlinger on via the error. Kabish stays put at second base. Now Yude tries to bunt, Mike and Yude, and that goes foul. Kabish on second, Schlinger on first. Mike and Yude at the plate with one out. Yude bunts it down the first baseline, stays fair, and she should be safe at first, and she is. And a bunt single from Yude. And that will load the bases with just one out in the top of the order coming up. Here's Brianna Staub. She had a single to start things off in the first inning. Takes a strike there. Royals a golden opportunity here in the bottom of the second inning. Staub pops it up. Shallow left field. Going out to make the catch is Rashi. And Staub pops out for the second out of the inning. Runners cannot advance. And now Belle Olson will come up with two outs and the bases loaded. in a tie ball game, 1-1. See if the pitcher and Royals pitcher can help her own cause. She goes down, golfs it to left center field on the run. Making the catch in left field is Miranda Christensen. And Christensen, a catch on the run, saves possibly 3 runs from Olsen there in the gap. Royals come up scoreless in the second. We'll head to the top of the third. MMCRU in Harris Lake Park tied at 1 here on FDS and 92.1 KCHE.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
I chose the NCCCNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
And first pitch swinging is Riley Whitrock. The lefty hits one into the left center field gap. Dreckman can't come up with it. And Harris Lake Park, a lead-off double by Whitrock, her second double of the night. And HLP in business here in the top of the third inning. And a tied ball game, 1-1. Here's Delaney DeBoom, the cleanup hitter. Steps in. First pitch misses up and in. DeBoom reached on a throwing error from Mike and Yude back in the first inning. Fastball misses at the knees, and it's 2-0. Bella Olsen tried to work ahead in the count a little bit tonight. It seems like she's been falling behind more than usual, trying to find the zone. That 2-0 pitch is fouled out of play. Two-one pitch, hit out to right field, coming in on it, misjudging it, and right as Kabish, it gets over her head. And here comes a play at the plate, and Whitrock is in safely. DeBoom with a double. Back-to-back doubles from HLP to start the third inning, and the Wolves now lead 2-1.
Next up, number 19, Miranda.
And that one carried well to right field, but had a couple of games where the MMCRU outfield was spectacular defensively. Tonight has not been one of those. Each of the three outfielders have misplayed a ball. It probably should have been caught. Now no outs here, top of the third. The Wolves in front 2-1. Runner on second as Miranda Christensen takes a first pitch ball. That fastball misses high, and Olsen again falling behind in the count, 2-0. HLP just 2-23 on the season. Wins against Unity Christian 19-16. And early in the year beating Sioux Central 11-6. That was all the way back on May 26th. But have been competitive as of late. Last night falling to Okoboji 5-3. Back on Tuesday night. First pitch swinging up the middle. Ground ball. Yude makes the play on the ground out for the first out of the inning. Advancing to third is DeBoom. One away, and the Wolves a runner on third base with Ava Rashi stepping in. Rashi singled to shallow right field in her first at bat. Takes that one high. Wilson misses high again. Once again, a 2-0 count to an HLP batter. Rashi, an opportunity to give the Wolves the lead. She pops it up shallow right. Actually, it's shallow right field again. Schlinger playing a little deep and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. DeBoom has to stay at third. There's 2 away. Still a Wolves runner on third base, and Peyton Reimer steps in. The Wolves pitcher an opportunity to help her own cause with an RBI here. First pitch strike from Olsen. The Royals get out of this, giving up just one after back-to-back doubles to lead off the inning. I think Coach Mike Olsen would call it a success. This one hit right field, foul territory, and it'll fall to the ground. Kabish gave it chase, but just a bit out of reach. Turns into a long strike. Olsen ahead in the count, 0-2. Reimers went down on strikes, watching strike 3. Back in the second inning. That pitch just misses off the outside corner. Olsen trying to get out of this third inning jam. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss from Reimers, and she records her second strikeout of the night. The Wolves score 1 run on 2 hits to take a 2-1 lead here after 2.5. Royals coming up to the plate here in the bottom of the third. We'll be back here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE.
To clearing up dark skin spots and acne and softening fine lines and wrinkles is Sioux Valley Family Health, now offering med spa services including Botox Dysport, fillers, microdermabrasion, chemical peels, and hydrofacials. Sioux Valley Family Health, where your family is our family.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
Royals come to the plate here in the bottom of the third inning, trailing Harris Lake Park 2-1. 2 up for MMCRU in the third. Harpenaugh, Holmes, and Dreckman. The 3-4-5 batters for MMCRU. Here's Taylor Harpenaugh to get things started. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Harpenaugh reached on an error back in the first. Harpenaugh had a 4-hit night in Lake Park on Wednesday. Here's a soft hit ball up the middle, and Harpenaugh will reach. That one just creeped over the head of the pitcher and was a tough play for Rashi to make. Can't do it, and Harpenaugh on first to lead off this inning. Maya Holmes steps in. She flew out to right field in her first at bat. Takes a fastball high. Holmes fouls that one straight back. Evens the count at 1-1. Maya, 300 hitter this season, leads the team in RBIs with 30. Showing bunt, she gets it down. And it will roll foul, just foul on the third base line. A good effort from Holmes as Ingham popped up from behind the plate. Knew she probably wasn't going to get her and lets the ball roll foul. We'll do it again. The count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Holmes goes down, chops it to right field for a single. Gets by the right fielder, Harpenaugh. Round second, she'll go to third. Up safely is Harpenaugh. And Holmes into second with the double. And just like that, the Royals in business here in the bottom of the third inning. That one looked like it was going to slice foul. It did stay fair. Kind of caught the Wolves' right fielder, Riley Whitrock, by surprise as the ball ended up creeping by her. Now the Royals runners on second and third with nobody out here in the third inning. Kylie Harpenaugh on to pinch run for Maya Holmes. Emily Dreckman to the dish. Dreckman grounded out to short back in the first inning. Pops this one up. It stays in play. It's just about caught by the Wolves' third baseman up against the fence, Tessa Gunderson. Couldn't quite come up with it, but a great effort by Gunderson at that play. Right in front of the Royals dugout. Dreckman lays down a bunt. That is fair. And she'll get to first safely. Harpenaugh followed Gunderson down the line. Nobody's there at third to throw back to, so Harpenaugh ends up running back to third safely. Dreckman on first on a, call it a fielder's choice. Bases loaded for Mackenzie Meyer. Meyer had a single last inning. The Royals' first 3 batters have reached here in the bottom of the third. Meyer lines a single through the left side of the infield. 1 run is in, and Harpenaugh holds up. Ball gets by the catcher, but Harpenaugh will hold at third in a single for Mackenzie Meyer. Ties this ball game at 2. Royals moving the line. Jordan Staub steps in. A tie ball game, 2-2. Staub takes that pitch outside. Another opportunity for this Royals squad to blow this thing open. Staub fouls it out of play. Makes the count 1-1. Kylie Harpenaugh on third, Emily Dreckman on second, and Mackenzie Meyer on first base. Nobody out. Staub lines to the Wolves' first baseman for the first out of the inning. Runners able to retreat in time. And Avery Schlinger steps in. Schlinger reached on an error last inning. Takes a ball high. Depending on Schlinger's bunting abilities, you might even think about a squeeze attempt here. Schlinger flies this shallow center field, and it's caught in center field. And a great play by the second baseman, and then throw it to third and double up Harpenaugh as Harpenaugh ran on the pitch. And the double play ends the inning. The second time tonight the Royals have left the bases loaded in an inning. And after 3, we're tied at 2. We'll be back with fourth inning action right after this here on FDS and 92.1 KCHE.
When you walk into Sioux Valley Family Health, we want you to feel as if you are entering our home.
At Sioux Valley Family Health, our goal is to improve the health of our community by improving the health of the families who live here. Dr. Christopher Vandaloon and his staff are here to serve you because our priority is to treat each patient as if they are our own family. Make an appointment with us today.
Your family is our family at Sioux Valley Family Health.
Are you a senior ready for a life full of independence and human connection with the care you deserve? The next step of your journey is the Beautiful Ridge Independent and Assisted Living Community. Connect with others, join in activities, and live life to the fullest. Our team of professional caregivers are here to make sure you enjoy an extraordinary living experience in an exceptional environment. Contact us today to schedule a tour. The Ridge Independent and Assisted Living, where beautiful lives blossom.
Tied at 2 here as we enter the top of the fourth inning. The Wolves' second baseman, Brooke Nix, steps into the right-handed batter's box to face Belle Olson. Olson misses high on that first pitch. Belle has so far scattered 7 Wolves hits, giving up 2 runs through the first 3 innings. Had a clean, semi-clean second inning, but otherwise HLP has put some pressure on this Royals defense in a pretty consistent manner. Olson blows one by Nix on that second pitch, evens the count at 1-1. Nix fouls the 1-1 pitch back. Olson ahead in the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nix singled to center field back in the second inning. One-two pitch misses just off the outside corner. The 2-2 pitch, ground ball to Ute at short. And an easy toss across the diamond to Maya Holmes, and it's a 6-3 ground out for the first out here in the fourth inning. Addison Hibma, the Wolves center fielder, steps in. She popped out to first baseman Maya Holmes back in the second inning. Wilson misses high on that first pitch. Second pitch fouled. Out of play on the third baseline. Addison Hibma, just a sophomore. Quite a few sophomores on this Wolves squad. Leaves that one upstairs, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Hibma batting .246 on the season. 14 hits in 57 plate appearances, 10 singles and 2 doubles. Now missing in the dirt is Olson. 3 balls and a strike. Hibma, the number 9 batter, you don't want to put her on for free if you're the Royals. Swing and a miss by Hibma. Makes the count full. 2-2 ball game. Top of the fourth inning with 1 out. The 3-2 pitch is fouled back. We'll do it again. HLP has been much more competitive as of late. A 9-8 loss to Central Line, 8-4 to Trinity, 3-1 to Sibley Ocheyedan earlier in the week. Just 5-3 against Okoboji last night. Hibma fouls that 3-2 pitch off yet again. Now the 8th pitch coming of the at-bat. swing and a miss, and Olsen wins the battle against Hibma in a resilient effort by Olsen in the circle. Behind in the count, 3-1. Battles back against a couple of foul tips. Comes out on the winning end there, striking out Hibma. Now, first two batters out here in the 4th inning. First pitch, grounded foul for Zella Ingham. Ingham, the leadoff batter in this HLP lineup. She's 1 for 2 tonight with a single. Olsen looking for her first 3-up, 3-down inning. Here's a fly ball, right field. Kavish comes on and makes the catch. And it is 3-up and 3-down for the Wolves here in the 4th inning. We're still tied at 2. Royals coming to the plate in the 4th right after this commercial break on FDS and 92.1 KCHE.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU sports as Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years. Our experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed. If you need financing for a new home or vehicle, our lenders are ready to listen. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account, as well as financing their first vehicle or 4-H livestock. We're committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices at 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Cleghorn and Marcus offices. Member FDIC. Westel Systems is part of a network working tirelessly to keep small, rural communities across America connected. They lead and collaborate on broadband-enabled projects that improve economic development, provide technology for advancing education, and enhance state-of-the-art healthcare through telemedicine. These initiatives, among others, help to connect rural communities and keep them advancing towards a future-proof, sustainable infrastructure. Westel Systems, working hard to connect you to the world. Ask about their worry-free plans today.
Leading off for the Royals here in the bottom of the 4th is the number 9 batter, Micah Yude. Yude had an infield single back in the 2nd inning. First pitch swinging, Yude grounds it to Reimers in the circle, and she throws the first for the easy out. 1-3 ground out by Yude. One pitch. Top of the order, Brianna Staub steps in. Staub takes a ball high. That just misses. As we mentioned, winner this one will advance to Wednesday night's 2nd round against the winner of George Little Rock and Kingsley Pearson. Panthers 17-10 and winners, regular season winners of the Western Valley Conference. Three balls and a strike to Staub. Reimers have missed the last couple of pitches high. 3-1 pitch is in there for a strike. And now 3 balls and 2 strikes. Stop ground ball to third base. Throw across the diamond is in time for the out. There's Gunderson making the throw over to DeBoom for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Belle Olsen steps in with 2 away. First pitch strike to Olsen. And Reimers ahead in the count, 0-2. Olsen pops it up behind the plate, and making the catch is Ingham. 3 up, 3 down for the Royals in the 4th inning. We head to the 5th, still tied at 2. We'll be back with more softball action here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
At American Bank, we are ready to step up to the plate and hit one out of the park for you. We will be cheering you on along the way as you meet your financial goals. When we work together as a team, we can achieve success. As part of your financial team, we are your biggest fans and will cheer you on to victory. American Bank is a proud supporter of the MMCRU Royals softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
The 2, 3, and 4 batters due up here for the Wolves in the 5th inning. Here's Tessa Gunderson, the third baseman, leading things off. She waves at the first pitch and misses. Olsen retired the Wolves in order for the first time in the 4th inning. See if she can gain some momentum in the circle. That one hit deep to left field. Making the play in left is Jordan Staub. Hit pretty well by Gunderson, but nice play by Staub in left field for the first out of the 5th. Here's Riley Whitrock, the lefty, 2 for 2 with a couple of doubles tonight. Olsen yet to retire her on the evening. The 1-0 pitch from Olsen. That's hit right to Schlinger at second. She makes the catch. And for the first time tonight, Whitrock is retired. 2 away here in the 5th inning. There's Delaney DeBoom. DeBoom doubled to right field her last at bat. 1 for 2 on the night. That's hit shallow in the middle of the field. It drops. Schlinger plays it off the bounce and not in time. DeBoom legs it out. And an infield single for DeBoom. A tough one to handle for Schlinger. Bobbled it just a bit. Pretty good wheels from DeBoom to get down the line. And that brings up Miranda Christensen with 2 outs. First pitch strike from Olsen. Christensen is 1 for 2 on the night with a single. There's a hard hit ball up the middle for a single. Play at second, not in time. And back-to-back 2-out singles for DeBoom and Christensen in Harris Lake Park. Has runners on first and second with 2 away. Olsen trying to get out of this yet again. The Wolves have just not made it easy on her all night. Ava Rashi steps in. First pitch swinging and misses. Rashi 1 for 2 on the night with a single back in the 1st inning. Here a slow hit grounder. Olsen handles it and throws her out at first. The Royals out of a jam in the 5th. Head to the bottom of the 5th inning. We're still tied at 2 here in Claycorn. We'll be back with the Royals turn here in the 5th inning right here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE.
EverTech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmers State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmers State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
Bottom of the fifth inning, Royals and Wolves still tied at 2 here in this first round of district softball action. A beautiful night here in Claycorn and a great way to kick off this holiday weekend. Harpenaugh, Holmes, and Dreckman due up in the fifth inning for the Royals. Harpenaugh takes a first pitch changeup in the dirt. Taylor 1 for 2 on the night. That one also misses in the dirt. Reimers being awfully cautious with Harpenaugh. Taylor 3 dingers on the year. She gets a hold of it, it'll go. Pitch called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. The Royals, here's Harpenaugh, a slow hit grounder. Reimers will handle it, but not near fast enough as Harpenaugh legs out an infield single. And a leadoff was wide of DeBoom at first. Harpenaugh able to advance to second base. Pitch was a strike, so Holmes behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch misses high, and it's 1-1. Nobody out here in the fifth inning. Royals had this same lineup due up in the third where they loaded the bases, nobody out, and could not push a run across. Now Holmes hit by a pitch on the elbow. And Harpenaugh will stay on second. Holmes trots down to first on a hit by pitch. And here's Emily Dreckman with 2 runners on and nobody out. First pitch strike to Dreckman. That pitch misses upstairs. It's 1-1. Emily 0 for 2 on the night. Takes that pitch on the outside corner. Dreckman hits this one. And catch made at short. Harpenaugh back in time at second. And Rashi, a great play defensively, deep in the hole, makes the catch. And a soft liner. Dreckman is retired. Here's Mackenzie Meyer, 2 for 2 on the night with a couple of singles. That pitch misses low, gets behind Ingham, and the runners will advance to second and third. The Royals now runners on second and third with just 1 away here in the fifth inning of a tie ball game. And Meyer has had the hot bat tonight. Takes that pitch high, and it's 3-0. Question becomes, do you give her the green light or not? Try to generate some offense. She's taken the whole way, and it's called a strike at the bottom of the zone. Meyer hits it deep to center field, retreating and making the catch. The Royals runners will tag and advance, so the sacrifice fly from Meyer gets the Royals their first lead of the night. Fly out to dead center field right here in front of us, but the Royals take the lead 3-2. Two-way and a runner on third base. Here's Jordan Staub, an opportunity to create a little separation. Staub looking for her first hit of the night. Staub ahead in the count, 2-0 after that pitch misses outside. Now Staub slaps it to right field. That gets down for a single. In the Royals, now a 4-2 lead as Maya Holmes comes in to score. Staub records her first hit of the night, and it was a big one, an RBI single. And the Royals lead 4-2 here in the fifth inning. Avery Schlinger steps in. Foul tips the first pitch. That pitch misses low, and it's 1-1 to Schlinger. Now 2 balls and a strike. Sun's starting to set in the west behind us, creating plenty of shade across the outfield and now into the infield as well. Schlinger fouls that out of play on the first base line. There's a single up the middle for Schlinger. Bounces off the second base bag into center field. In back-to-back singles for MMCRU. Runners now on first and second with 2 away. And here comes Mike and Yude. Royals had 6 hits and 2 runs coming into this inning. Recorded 3 hits and a couple of runs here in the 5th inning alone. Yude takes that first pitch in the dirt for a ball. That pitch misses in the dirt. Runners advance on the pass ball. And now another opportunity with runners in scoring position for the Royals. Yude had an infield single back in the second inning. Takes that pitch up and in, and it's 3-0. And the last thing you want to do is put Yude on for free to load the bases for Brianna Staub. The 3-0 pitch misses low, and Yude will take a 4-pitch walk. Bases loaded in the top of the order up for the Royals. A 4-2 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Brianna Staub steps in. Takes a first pitch strike. The throw is errant. Backing it up was the Wolves' second baseman, Brooke Nix. The 0-1 pitch misses outside. That one low, grounded into the hole, and not able to make the play as Rashi at short. All runners will advance safely. That'll bring in a run. Royals now in front, 5-2. And the ninth batter to the plate here in the inning. Olsen lines it into left center field. One run is in, and a second run will score. Now 2 out, RBI single for Olsen. Scores a couple more, and the Royals have opened up a 7-2 lead. And Wolves coach Ashley Delaney will call time in a meeting in the circle, try to stop this Royals momentum. MMCRU has done all sorts of damage here with 2 outs in the inning. Harpenaugh scored with 1 away. Holmes scored on a sac fly for the second out of the inning, and since then the Royals have reeled off 4 hits and a walk. And now a 5-run lead with runners still on first and second. Here's Harpenaugh. She led off the inning. Harpenaugh, a backhanded play by Rashi, and she cannot make the play at third in time. Harpenaugh. We'll give Harpenaugh a single. It was a tough play in the hole. And Rashi's throw was errant at third, but it was not going to be in time regardless. So 2 outs, bases loaded for Holmes. Maya dribbles it to Reimers, and she'll throw it to first for the out. And HLP finally gets out of it, but the Royals record 5 hits and 5 runs here in the 5th inning to open up a 7-2 lead. We'll be back with 6th inning action right after this here on FDS at 92.1 KCHE.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Are you experiencing back or neck pain? Effects of a sports injury, stroke, Parkinson's? Is speech or swallowing your problem? With a broad range of services including physical, occupational, and speech therapy, Floyd Valley Healthcare can help you move better, feel better, and live better, whether you have a chronic issue or are recovering from surgery or injury. And if you already had surgery or diagnostic tests and met your deductible, there will be no copay required for your visit. Floyd Valley Healthcare, your community, your health, your life.
Peyton Reimers to lead off the 6th inning for Harris Lake Park in a 7-2 ball game in favor of the Royals. First pitch down and away to the lefty. And a big 5th inning offensively for MMCRU. Open up a 5-run lead. And now Reimers slaps it foul down the third base line. Peyton has struck out looking and struck out swinging on the night. Takes that changeup low, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Reimers, just a sophomore, but batting just .185 on the season. Swings and misses at that pitch down and away. And Olsen started this game in the circle for the Royals and has settled in over the last couple innings, giving up just 2 hits over the last 2 innings. That ground ball right to Schlinger at second, and she'll make the play. Schlinger to Holmes, and there's 1 away here in the top of the 6th inning. And we were notified that on KCHE tonight, but on 1440 AM. Thank you for joining us, KCHE Radio. Quick heads up, we'll have district baseball action tomorrow night. MMCRU and Harris Lake Park will battle it out over in Elta. They'll have that at a 5 o'clock start here on Fuller Digital Solutions. And after that, South O'Brien will take on the host team, Elta Aurelia, in the nightcap of that one, and a scheduled to be a 7 o'clock start. We'll have a doubleheader from Elta tomorrow night. Here's a hard hit ground ball through the middle of the infield for Brooke Nix. And a one-out single for Nix, and that brings up Addison Hibma. District action starting on both sets of diamonds this weekend. Girls tonight and the boys tomorrow night. And a courtesy pinch runner, we're going to call her, coming in for Nix. Seeing if we can get an announcement here. One away, top of the 6th inning. In Harris Lake Park, a runner on first base. Addison Hibma steps in to the right-handed batter's box. Holmes and Staub creeping in on the corners. Shows bunt, and she does bunt. Foul on the third base line. Royals all over that defensively. A good read. See if Hibma tries to bunt yet again. She'll swing away. The Royals playing the bunt. She does show bunt. Gets it down. And it's foul yet again. So Hibma now in an 0-2 hole against Belle Olson. The Wolves, 9 hits on the night, just 2 runs to show for it. This one, Hibma pops up. Schlinger at second base makes the call and the catch. Now 2 away here in the 6th inning is Zella Ingham steps in the top of the Wolves order coming up. Ingham swings at the first pitch. Youde throws it over to Holmes at first for the out. 6-3, ground out, ends the 6th inning for Harris Lake Park. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Royals in front 7-2. We'll be back here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 1440 KCHE.
Heartland Care Center, located in Marcus, offers skilled nursing, therapy, hospice, and assisted living services. Warm, friendly staff are here to provide the high-quality care you and your loved ones deserve and ensure your stay with us is as pleasant as possible. Heartland is excited to offer new private rooms with private showers in the summer of 2020. Give us a call today at 712-376-2500 for more information and to hear how we can help you out today.
Emily Dreckman leads things off for the Royals here in the bottom of the 6th inning in a 7-2 ball game. Dreckman looking for her first hit of the night. A bit surprising as she came in as the second leading batter in this Royal squad at .383 on the season. She's been hitless through her first 3 at-bats. Now she slaps it into left center field. Gets by the center fielder. Dreckman showing off the wheels. Round second, heads to third, and she'll get in safely. Now the ball gets away at third base. Dreckman trying to score, and she will, standing up. And Dreckman, a triple, comes around to score on the throwing error. And the Royals now in front, 8-2. There's some 4th of July fireworks here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Dreckman, a triple and a throwing error allows her to score. And here's Mackenzie Meyer, a first pitch ground over to third. Play made across the diamond in time. The first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And the first time, I should say the first official at bat that Meyer has been retired, as she had a sac fly back in the 5th to go along with a couple of singles. Here's Jordan Staub stepping in. She had a big 2-out RBI single last inning. Pitch misses high, 2 balls and no strikes. Staub grounds. There's a play at third. Across the diamond again in time. And a nice play over at third base by Tessa Gunderson. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Avery Schlinger now steps in with 2 away in the 6th inning. And here's a ground ball, gets through the left side of the infield, and Schlinger a 2-out single. And the second hit of the night for Avery Schlinger. And Mike and Yude will step in. Schlinger getting some confidence as she reached base 3 out of 4 at bats tonight. Yude takes a strike on the first pitch. One ball, 1 strike to Mike and Yude. Pitch misses low and away, and a nice block by Ingham to save a base. Now 3 balls and a strike. Reimers fires a strike there, and the count is full. And strike 3 called on Yude. That ends the 6th inning, but the Royals able to add another run and lead 8-2 as we head to the top of the 7th. We're back for the final inning right after this here on Fuller Digital Solutions in 1440 KCHE.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
First pitch swinging, and Tessa Gunderson lines a single into center. And the Wolves have a leadoff single to start the 7th inning. Here's Riley Whitrock, the lefty, 2 for 3 on the night with a couple of doubles. She swings at the first pitch. It's popped up. Schlinger comes on and makes the catch. And the pop out by Whitrock, and there's one away here in the 7th. Here's Delaney DeBoom stepping in. Wolves cleanup hitter. Has 2 hits on the night. Boom fouls that out of play. Winner advances to the 2nd round on Wednesday night in Kingsley to take on the winner of Kingsley Pearson. Here's a ground ball. Olsen goes to second, and nobody's covering the bag, and Schlinger makes the catch, but a fielder's choice and everybody's safe. And you realize what Olsen's trying to do there, turning 2, but at this point up 8 or up 6, you just see it out taken out here in the last inning. Now the Wolves, runners on first and second with just 1 away. Here's a first pitch strike to Miranda Christensen. Winner of this one advances to Wednesday night, take on either Kingsley Pearson or George Little Rock. And now Christensen is hit by the pitch. And just like that, the bases are loaded for Harris Lake Park. We may have a pinch runner coming in for Christensen. We do. Harris Lake Park, an opportunity here with Ava Rashi stepping in. Rashi 1 for 3 on the night, but it goes back to Olsen throwing it to second there. You got 1 away. You see an out taken out here and get out of this thing with the lead. Outs are your friends. Bases chuck full for Rashi. First pitch swinging, ground ball. Yude throws it to third for the force out. A run will score as Gunderson comes in, makes it 8-3. But the fielder's choice gets DeBoom at third. Runners on first and second, and the Wolves down to their final out. Here's Peyton Reimers. The lefty steps in. Fastball misses outside. Here's a fly ball, left center field. That gets in the gap. Reimers sends it to the fence. 1 run is in. Here comes another run to the plate, and it's not in time. And 2 runs come in as Reimers advances to third. And a 2-out double scores a couple of runs. And Harris Lake Park has scored 3 runs here in the 7th inning, and it's 8-5. And here comes Royals coach Mike Olsen, and a circle visit with the infield. Harris Lake Park continuing to slug away here in the 7th inning. They've recorded 10 hits on the night. Coming into the inning, added a couple more, 12 hits, 5 runs to show for it. Runner on third, and Brooke Nix steps in. Nix has a couple of singles on the night. She's 2 for 3. And the tying run now in the on-deck circle. First pitch, slapped, foul down the third base line for Nix. Peyton Reimer standing on third base. That fastball misses high, and it's 1-1 strike to Nix. Bell Olson has gone the distance, trying for the complete game victory. The 1-1 misses low. The 2-2 pitch fouled back. We'll do it again. Royals lead 8-5. Top of the 7th, 2 outs. And a foul tip yet again for Nix. Keeps the count at 2-2. Changeup, ground ball to Schlinger at second. Throw to first in time. And the Royals win this one 8-5 as Brooke Nix grounds out to second to end this one. The Royals advance to the second round on Wednesday night in Kingsley to take on the winner of Kingsley Pearson and George Little Rock. The Wolves of Harris Lake Park, their season ends at 2-24. We're going to head to the commercial break. We'll be back with the Methodist Manor post-game show right after this here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 1440 KCHE.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
At American Bank, we are ready to step up to the plate and hit one out of the park for you. We will be cheering you on along the way as you meet your financial goals. When we work together as a team, we can achieve success. As part of your financial team, we are your biggest fans and will cheer you on to victory. American Bank is a proud supporter of the MMCRU Royals softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
Welcome back to the Methodist Manor post-game show. MMCRU wins tonight over Harris Lake Park 8-5 in the first round of the girls district softball tournament in Claycorn. Royals advance to the second round Wednesday night in Kingsley Pearson against the winner of KP and George Little Rock. Royals tonight 8 runs on 14 hits, better than the 5 runs and 12 hits for Harris Lake Park. Winning pitcher in the circle, Bell Olson, a complete game, 7 innings, picking up the win, giving up those 12 hits and 5 runs, while striking out 3 and walking no one. Olson got into a couple of 3-ball counts, but did not issue a base on balls all night, just a hit batter there in the last inning. Leading the Royals at the dish tonight, senior catcher Taylor Harpinaugh, 3 for 4 night with 3 singles. Brianna Staub was 2 for 4. Belle Olson 1 for 3 with a single. Maya Holmes 1 for 3 with a double. Emily Dreckman 1 for 3 with a triple. Mackenzie Meyer 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Jordan Staub 1 for 3 with a RBI single. Avery Schlinger 2 for 4 with a couple of singles. And Mike and Yude 1 for 3 on the night with a single in the second inning. Royals improved to 15-11 on the season and advance to the second round of tournament action. We'll have on Fuller Digital Solutions on Wednesday night, live from Kingsley. Just a reminder, boys district baseball action starts tomorrow night. We will have MMCRU taking on Harris Lake Park in Elta, a 5 o'clock start for that one, followed by South O'Brien taking on Elta Aurelia at 7 o'clock in the nightcap. We'll have that right here on Fuller Digital Solutions tomorrow night. Thanks for joining us. For Tim Holmes and Adam Morris, right here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 1440 KCHE. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow night in Elta. Have a nice evening.